Hi. So, you guys, I have a crazy story for you guys. So, this happened to me a few weeks ago, which is the reason why I have not been making that many videos. I was stressed beyond beyond belief, and I told you guys my best friend, she was living with me for a little bit. Not living, but she stayed here a few nights when she didn't have a place to go. So, yeah. But her daughter was living with me. So, let me tell y'all what happened one day. One day, I was at home with the kids, my daughter and my goddaughter. And my best friend, she came by with her boyfriend, who I do not like. My family doesn't like him. My nephews don't like him. Nobody likes her boyfriend, right? Nobody. Nobody likes this nigga, okay? He an asshole. But anyway, so she comes with her boyfriend and she's with her daughter and everything, and then she's talking to me, talking to her daughter, spending time with her daughter before she leaves her for the night. Her daughter starts to cry, saying she wants to go with her. She's crying and all that, and she was acting really funny, and she didn't want to leave her daughter anyway, but she left her with me. So she left, because it's her baby. She didn't want to leave her baby. She left with her boyfriend. And I want to say maybe 30 to 45 minutes, probably an hour later, she calls me. She's screaming and crying in the phone. He he jumped on me. He jumped on me. I'm like, what? And I start freaking out. She's like, please come get me. Come get me. Please come get me. I'm like, oh my God. I'm freaking the fuck out, right? So I'm on the phone with David, and I'm like, this motherfucker just beat her up. He beat her up. And so David's like, what? What? I said, I'm going over there. I'm finna fuck him up. Like, I was so, like, done. I was so fucking done with this nigga. Like, they are homeless because of this motherfucker. I can't tell y'all everything. I can't tell y'all everything with that because that's her personal business, and I don't want to tell y'all everything. But it pissed me off that this motherfucker think that he could just do what he want to do, and he ain't got nowhere to put my friend and her child. She's pregnant now. So it pissed me off that he didn't want to be a man. He let them become homeless because he didn't want to fucking work. And it pissed me the fuck off. Then when she calls me telling me that the nigga put his hands on her, I'm like, that's it. This nigga's done. He's fucking done. This nigga's done. Okay? This nigga is done. Like, I was talking like I was from freaking New York or some shit. I was like, he's done. He's done. That's it. That's it. Okay? That is it. Like, you would have thought I was from New York that night, because I was just like, fuck this. Okay? I'm fucking this nigga up. Right? I'm fucking him up. Right? So I rush over there, and before I left, my goddaughter said, did somebody hurt my mommy? And I made sure I went out of the room and I left so she didn't hear what I said about her mom. And she was scared, like, did somebody hurt my mommy? I'm like, no, 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 no. Trying to keep my composure. So I told my nephew, and I said, this nigga just put his hands on her. I'm finna fuck him up. And he was like, I'm coming with you. Oh, damn, I can't. I can't. Wasn't nobody there to watch the kids. So I told him to stay with the kids, and I'm going to go and get my friend. So I rush over there in my car. Got that Lincoln, that stinking Lincoln, and I'm freaking gone through traffic, right, on I-95. Just gone, bitch. Okay. And I get there, and I see her, and I'm looking for him. I had my mace. I know he's a dude, but I'm one of those females that can get toe to toe with a dude. No, I ain't stupid. I know y'all stronger, okay? But I used to kickbox, and I will fuck you up if you think that you gonna put your hands on me. You might beat my ass, but you gonna feel that you fought me. You gonna feel it for days, okay? You gonna feel it for days. All right. So I'm looking for him. I went in the freaking gas station. I said, was that man who was here with her, was he here? And he was like, nah, but you need to call the police or something. He can't be doing that. He can't be doing that. I'm like, ooh, it got me even madder. I called my nephew, Keydre. I called Keydre. I said, Keydre, please come here. Because this nigga done put his hands on her. Okay? He done put his hands on her. And I'm finna fuck him up. Can you please come here? So my nephew rushed over. He didn't get there in time. But I found him first. So Camille, my friend, she's like, there he is. There he is. Because we was driving around looking for him. I went in the store. I took my mace, went in the store, and she recorded this, right? There is a recording of this, y'all. But for her protection, I am not going to put that recording in this video. I can't do that. But she recorded it. She recorded the entire interaction with him that I had. And basically, you see me going ham on this nigga. No, I ain't put my hands on him, but I was about to. So I went in the store, and I seen him just standing there. And I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he just stared at me. What is wrong with you? I'm like, because he Haitian. Okay, he got an accent. I'm like, why you put your fucking hands on her? She is pregnant with your fucking child. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm going off on him. And I'm just like, you ain't shit. And he was like, why would I put my hands on my wife? Why would I do? Just lying, right? Just fucking lying. And you could tell he put his hands on her because her hair was all fucked up. She had scratches on her face. You could tell he put his hands on her. She was not lying. So she come up behind me with the camera. You did put your hands on me. Don't lie. You did put your hands on me. And so he's like, what's wrong with you? You ain't shit, talking to me, right? I said, excuse me? I ain't shit? Nigga, you the one who fucking homeless. You the one who refused to be a man, do what a man is supposed to do, take care of his fucking family. And you say, I ain't shit. When you allow your girlfriend, who you call your wife, to be homeless with her child, living in a fucking car, my nigga? What? She's pregnant with your child. You ain't got nowhere to put her. You ain't got nowhere to put this child. And you have the fucking nerve to say that I ain't shit, my nigga? What? What? Bitch, what? You know? So I was just fucking, I was in his, I'm like, you a sorry piece of shit, motherfucker. You a pussy ass nigga. Da, 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 da. I'm just going the fuck off. All on fucking camera. On camera. Okay? On camera. So I'm going off and I'm calling my nephew, where the fuck is you at? Come beat this nigga's ass. Like, it was It was done. Nigga was done. Right? He was done. So he starts leaving out the store. And I said, you a fucking pussy. You ain't gonna put your hands on no man like that. I said, wait till my nephew get here. You ain't gonna put your hands on no man like that. And so I was waiting, fucking waiting for my nephew to come. And we just sat there. And the dude did not even fucking leave. He acted like he left and sat there and watched us from the bushes and shit. So I'm sitting there talking to her. And I'm just like, he can't. You cannot keep going through this. I said, if this nigga putting his hands on you like that, you cannot keep fucking going through this shit, right? I said, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not dealing with it. So my nephew comes and we looking for him, looking for the dude. He ain't fucking nowhere. I'm going to give him a name because I might end up slipping and saying his name. Murray. There you go. Murray. So me and my nephew, we looking for Murray, right? We going through the streets, circling, looking for this nigga. Like, and we couldn't find him. Couldn't find him that night. So I took my nephew home and we went to the house. And I was talking to her and I said, you not finna fucking deal with this. You not gonna deal with this. So he calls her. And I answered the phone. Now, see, the thing about it, me and my best friend, we sound alike over the phone. Both of us talk the same way. She's more proper than me, but we talk the same way. So over the phone, you can't really distinguish who is who. So I answered her phone, and he started calling her all types of bitches and whores. I said, fuck nigga, wrong person. And I'm like, this ain't Camille, this ain't her, this ain't her. So he starts going off on me, calling me all types of bitches, trying to make shit up, saying Camille told him stuff about me so I could kick her out the car. But I know my friend and I know she don't do that. So of course I ain't kick her out the car. Of course I didn't. So a few days after that, they made up. And I was pissed off with her, like completely fucking pissed off with her. So they made up. He come trying to apologize to me, saying that he was just making stuff up because he wanted me to kick Camille out and all that. And I just stared at him like, And so I looked at her like, So she was sitting outside with him in the car in front of my house where my nephews be at. So my nephew Keydre come busting in my room one day, like a little bit after that. You gonna have to tell that nigga to leave. He gotta leave. He can't be in front of this house. I'ma whoop his ass. He gotta fucking leave. He gotta leave. I'm like, oh God. So Camille calls me. Soon as Keydre is telling me he going off, he gotta fucking, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna whoop his motherfucking ass. I'm gonna whoop his ass. He gotta leave. He gotta leave. So she called me and I'm like, hello. Can you please tell Keydre to calm down? Tell him to calm down. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I said, Keydre, don't do nothing. No, he can't be in front of this house. He gotta go. He gotta go. And so I said, can y'all just go down the street or something? She like, all right. So they left. So he's pissed. My nephew's pissed. I'm staying here. That nigga can't come back here. He ain't allowed at this house. I'm like, okay, Keydre, calm your shit, nigga. Calm your shit, okay? So both of my nephews were pissed. My other nephew, Albie, the one who got shot, he was like, what did he say? Oh, I didn't even know that was him. If I'd have known it was him, I'd have whooped his ass. I ain't know that was him sitting out there. Now I know when I see that nigga, he gonna fucking get it, my nigga. He gonna get it. I'm like, oh my God. So they going crazy. Both of my nephews, Keydre and Albie, two brothers, and his friend, Keydre's friend, they were all going crazy. Like, oh, we jumped that nigga gonna get jumped. He better not come over here, blah, 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 all that, whatever. So I'm like, he ain't allowed here anyway. So she calls me, my best friend, she calls me, I'm not gonna come back for tonight because I don't feel right. I don't want to make everybody upset. Da da da. I'm like, no problem. Okay, all right. So a few days later, her and him get into it down the street from my house. So I don't know what happened or whatever, but it got back to my mom. The incident that happened down the street. They were like going crazy down the street fighting. Okay. It got back to my mom, and my mom calls me one day. Let me get my phone. Hello, this is me. What the hell done happened? What happened? I'm like, what you mean? She talking about, what done happened with Camille and that goddamn boy? Keydre and Albie want to whoop his ass. I'm like, what? What happened? And so I don't know, but that goddamn boy can't come to my house no more. She was talking about Camille's boyfriend. He can't come to my house. He can't come to my goddamn house no more. And I'm like, oh, but I don't even know what happened. Like, I was asleep. I ain't know what happened. I'm chilling. Freaking Family Guy playing in the background. And my mama called me. That nigga can't come to my goddamn house no more. And she just going off. So I call Camille. I'm like, Camille, hello? And she's like, hello? I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, nothing. I'm asleep. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I said, did something happen with you and Murray? And she was like, no, I'm asleep. I'm like, okay, I heard something happen. So you want to tell me something? She's like, no, ain't nothing happened. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let me call you back. I hung up and went back to sleep because I ain't feel like dealing with that right now. Right at that moment, okay? So I spoke to her, and apparently what happened down the street got back to my mom. My sister was telling her what happened, and my nephews wanted to fight the dude for putting his hands on Camille because they don't tolerate that shit around here, okay? So after that whole shit happened, I was so pissed off with my friend because I'm just like, you're better than that. You are better than what you're allowing this motherfucker to put you through. I start basically telling her, you know, like, I still love you. You're my girl. You're my friend. You've been my friend since the 7th grade. You stuck up for me, you know, when people didn't, when I was being picked on. I said, and I love you for that. But you were strong. But it seems like you are becoming weak because of this man. And I don't like that. I don't like him. I will never like him. I will never respect him as a man. Because he allowed you and my goddaughter to become homeless before he wanted to do anything about it. He allowed y'all to sleep in a motherfucking car before he wanted to do something about it. That pissed me off. It pissed me off because this Dude literally refused to get a job. He wanted her to work and take care of him. He wanted her to work and take care of his house. He wanted her to work so he can get her money. I did not respect that. I didn't respect him. And it made me look at her in a different way. And I was telling her, like, you know, my nephews, my mom, my sister, they all look at you as being weak, you know, because you letting this man ruin your life. That's basically what you're doing. And now she pregnant from him. She having a little boy. And it saddens me that my friend is going through that. And I have mixed emotions about it, because I'm mad at her, because I feel as though she's stronger than that. She is so much stronger than that. And he just bringing her fucking down. He bringing her down. He's a leech. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And he disrespected me on many occasions. It was one time, my best friend was at my house, and I had her daughter, and I took them to the park. She came to my house to come and pick her up. He was in the car. I didn't even see him in the car. And I was walking up the street from the park. She was in my house. Everybody know her, you know. So my nephew let her in. He didn't say nothing. He let her in. She didn't know that I wasn't in the house, and my nephew didn't know either. I was coming up the street. So I come up the street, and she's like, oh, I didn't know that you weren't here and all that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I took them to the park. And so she gets her daughter and leaves. Then she comes back, calls me, can you please come outside and talk to him? Please come outside and talk to Murray. So basically, Murray saw my nephew in the house, Albie, the one who got shot, saw him in the house and accused her of fucking my nephew in the little bit of minutes that she was in the house. He accused my friend of fucking my nephew while he was sitting in the car, and saying that I knew about it. I condoned what happened. And I looked at this motherfucker like, are you fucking serious? So I said, hell no. I called Albie. Albie. Called my nephew outside. I said, he trying to say you fucked her in the house. My nephew was like, what the fuck? I just let her in the house. And it was this whole big goddamn thing. He accused my friend of fucking my nephew in the house. And she wasn't in my house for that long. Like, she wasn't in my house for that long. She was in there for maybe a minute or two. And then I was walking up the street with the kids. And he just thought that it was some whole big thing, like I was condoning her affair with my nephew. That's why I left and didn't tell her, or some shit. His mind, he just, it's like the lights on, but ain't nobody there. Like, nobody's there. There is no furniture in there. Ain't no refrigerator. Ain't nothing in there. The freaking lights is on in this nigga's head, but nobody is there. Nobody there. So I just, it was so crazy in my life the last few weeks. That's why I have not been recording, y'all. Shit been real out here. It's been real out here, because I have been fighting with her boyfriend for the last few weeks. And I can't stand, like, we ain't been fighting like that, but you could tell. And I went off on her, like, you know, you're my friend, I love you, but you being dumb as fuck right now. You're being dumb. You could do this shit by yourself. Shit, I'll fucking help you. Like, I will help you, bitch. Bitch. I will help you with this baby. I will help you. You don't fucking need this nigga. You don't need him. And she just like, it's hard raising kids by yourself. I said, I know it's hard. Bitch, I know. Shit. I got a child who is freaking 10 children in one, my nigga. I'm like, you don't fucking need him. You got me. I will do it. Like, I will be there for you. I will be your support that you need, you know? Like, not in no, like, lovey-dovey way, but in a family type way, you know? Like, I'm like, I will be that support that you need to help you get through this. You can do this without him. You do not need this motherfucker. You don't need him. You don't need him. He ain't shit. So I keep telling her this. You don't need him. You don't need him. She don't want to hear that. She don't want to hear that. So, I mean, she hear it. She knows it. If somebody you're with, your family don't like him, nobody likes him, your friends don't like him, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Love is a very powerful thing, and you overlook a lot of shit when you in love. And I could tell you, most abusive men try to get you away to make it so you just have them. So when they fuck up like that, you will easily forgive them because you have nobody else to go to. And that's exactly what he did to her. She had only me. Even though she pissed me off and I'd be mad at her, I still wasn't going to leave her in that situation because I knew what he was doing. He didn't want her around nobody. She had time limits on when she could, you know, spend time with me. She had a time limit, okay? That's not no healthy fucking relationship. A time limit? What? Bitch, what? So, all I'm saying is, I cannot. It is just so fucking much. It's so fucking much that was going on, y'all. And I so wish I could show y'all that video. But again, to protect her, I'm not going to do that. So, anyway, that is it, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed my little crazy debacle. So, yeah, that's it. Bye.